So, the year is 1987. I was living in Miss Ann's house, top of Cherry Street. It was haunted by her aunt, also named Anne. But this story's not about that. This story, brace yourselves, is the ectoplasm of the Bennett building. So right up the hill from the house, Susie and Gilbert were still alive and living in the Bennett building. And we'd been friends, and now, since we're neighbors, we go over there and have wine. And we're at the Bennett building, and you know, when they lived there, they were painstakingly restoring everything. And by painstakingly, I meant Gilbert would spend 12 hours a day with a toothbrush on one tiny piece of molding. And that house is full of molding. And back then, Susie and Gilbert were always up to have company over, a glass of wine, conversation. So Jody and I went up for an evening at the Bennett's. And back then they had the giant Mastiff hounds. They had like a couple of them. And Susie starts telling stories of people who had previously lived there. And she's really evoking her storyteller spirit, making them all really creepy, backed up by a lot of facts and documentation. I ain't buying any of it. And then I look up, and on this painstakingly restored molding, I see ectoplasm, like dripping out of the wall. And I'm like, I got the chills, y'all. I got the chills. And I'm like, Jody. He's not catching any of this subtle, hey, there's something up. There's something to these stories. I'm mustering up the courage to speak this unspeakable horror that I'm seeing coming out of the walls. And about that time, one of those Mastiff hounds comes into the room, and it was like slow motion. I see the slobber fly up through the air and hit the crown molding and drip down. And I'm like, well, never mind, that's not ectoplasm.